This week on Show Me Your News, a Twitter meme where we pick our most ideal remaining characters, single-player bosses we want to see in the MAILTIME segment, and rapping in Gangplank Galleon rounds out the 10th week of Smash Blog updates. Masahiro Sakurai, I implore you to... Show me your news! Greetings, Smash fans, and welcome back to Show Me Your News Ultimate, your weekly weekend podcasting source recapping the biggest news in anticipation of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. My name is Peter Spezia, but you may remember me as Youko. Joining me this week, it's Miles Allen, but you may know him as Super.
You may remember me as Yes.
Yes, I'll just call you Yes the whole show. It's Tony Mattingly, but you may know him as Tony TH.
How's it 10 episodes already?
It goes by quickly, and we only have so much more to go, assuming it doesn't get delayed, fingers crossed. And it's Max Roberts this week as our guest. You may know him way back in the day as Mudkip143. Max, welcome to Show Me Your News.
Thanks for having me. That username still haunts me to this day.
Well, I don't blame you. What, you were 13 years old at the time?
13, came up with it. Hotmail came up with the numbers, I think.
Fucking Hotmail.
Yeah.
I actually, no joke, just got access back to that Mudkip143 Hotmail account. I had to answer some serious security questions and prove to Microsoft that I am Max Roberts, and I had that email account.
I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. I had to get into my Xbox account like a long time ago.
Jeez.
I thought that the username on Xbox Mudkip143 was mine, and it was with that email, and that's why I tried to get in, and it's not. I don't know. It was really rough.
Now I wonder what I'm actually friended to on Xbox Live. That's interesting to know. If you're listening live on our Discord channel, thank you so much for joining us there. If you're listening on podcast services or on YouTube, you can listen to episodes live on our Discord at showmeyournews.com/Discord. Join the conversation there during, before, and after shows. Talk with us, talk with fans such as yourself and the guests as well. It's a good time. Definitely a lot of Smash speculation and the like. Max, let's just quickly catch up with you. Just give a sense of who you are. What is your connection with Smash Brothers? Just kind of tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Smash Bros. Was the first video game I ever played on the Nintendo 64 all the way back, and I've been playing it ever since. Show Me Your News was my first podcast I ever listened to.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. And it inspired me to make my own YouTube-centric news show back in the day called the Smashcast. Very original name.
I think that was also the name of the Smash Brothers podcast on Smashboards. Yeah,
it was.
So which one were you?
The one that came afterward.
Smashcast 143.
Smashcast 13 was the YouTube channel. All that stuff's still up. I actually went back and listened to it, and the first episode I did had Waluigi as an assist trophy. And I really emphasized the fact that people could not play as Waluigi in the first 30 seconds. I was like, get it in your head. He'll never be playable. Get over it.
Well, hey, I mean, 13.
Still true to this day.
13-year-old you was pretty spot on right there.
So Smash 64 was the first game you played. Did you know the characters? Were you familiar with video game culture? Were they just all randos to you?
My grandmother, if I remember everything correctly, my dad may have bought it, but I think my grandmother bought the N64, and that was just kind of the game I had with it. And I played it with my dad, and I was just like, these people are cool. We like Kirby a lot. Kirby was really cute, and my dad still plays as Kirby to this day, even though there are different people he could play as that are similar. I think Bowser Jr. he would like, but he's a Kirby diehard to this day. And as a kid, he never let me win. So it ingrained in me.
That's good parenting.
Good. He didn't. He would never go soft on me. And then now the tables have turned, and I'm not very nice if we ever play.
It's interesting that you got into all the characters kind of backwards that people usually do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then after that, my grandmother had a Game Boy and Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins. So that was my first Mario game.
I fucking love that game.
It's so good. It's so weird, too. It's got the carrot item and all these things that just deep old Mario lore that never gets talked about these days.
I love its one song.
It's the whole game. And then
I'm not even exaggerating. I love it.
the Mario, I love the Mario level where you're like in a giant toy robot Mario. There's like a whole, it's cool. It's a great game.
And the crotch level is the ball level.
Then you went and did your own podcast with, even beyond that. I mean, there's Millennial Gaming Speak.
I did do Millennial Gaming Speak. There was one before that I did, which was the first time I ever talked to you, Peter.
Yes, that's right. How could I forget?
But our princess is in another castle, or Bapiak. We're not a terrorist organization. 13-year-olds have really great catchphrases.
It's not a good title for a podcast. Hate to break it to you.
Oh, God, it's awful. It's so bad. I did the Millennial Gaming Speak. I did Behind the Pixel, where I interviewed some people in the video game industry. Like Per Schneider and Graham Pooh Bear and
Daniel Dwyer. Yeah.
Yacht Club. They're in Smash Brothers now. Just not the way I wanted them to be in.
No.
And then are you still freelancing over at IGN Guides?
I am, yeah. The last one, I've pitched a couple. I haven't got anything lately, but the last one I did was God of War.
Oof.
Which was really fun because I got that like 2 or 3 weeks early, which is the earliest I've ever gotten a game. And I just got to play that.
I mean, you did Breath of the Wild too, so.
I did. Breath of the Wild was a lot of fun.
Oh,
that was... on the big ones, you're usually part of a team, so it wasn't just me by myself.
Okay, yeah, no way.
Especially
you have
Zelda.
a week to complete it. Even Gerard couldn't do it, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
It was that, and I've done The Witcher 3. That was the first really big game I did. I narrated a boss fight video for that one, so if you ever need help defeating the final boss in Witcher 3, go watch the video because it's my voice, and there's a pun that I'm still proud of to this day in that video.
The video itself is useless. You'll die in a minute, but
I love all those games. But yeah, I still do that. And other than that, I just play a lot of video games, and I'm ready for Smash Brothers.
Absolutely, and it's so good to have you on the show. I mean, I've had you on past podcasts. I mean, you're a great guest to have. So had to have you on this show. So let's get into this week's top Smash Brothers stories. We start with an anniversary in particular, and it makes us a little bit reminiscent. It was 4 years ago today that the ESRB leak came out. Much to Masahiro Sakurai's chagrin, spoiled some of the bigger surprises for Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U. There was Shulk and people wondering if it was a little Mac, and overlaying the face, and there was video of Bowser Jr. and Duck Hunt was there, and all sorts of little surprises, and it definitely makes us wonder if Sakurai is leaning more towards showing us all the characters before launch just so something like this doesn't happen. But again, like, this was still 3 months before that launch.
That was the 3DS game, right?
Yeah, 3DS and Wii U. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I hated that they made me double dip on that game because it came out earlier.
Yeah.
It was so smart on them, though.
It's exactly what they wanted. Because then Super and I got to play it. It was like the day after it was Big House. That tournament there. That was a good time, man.
I remember Robin was kicking ass.
I had my wisdom teeth pulled out the day they sent out the special demo codes.
Oh,
to the Club Nintendo people. So I got out of surgery, was doped up, and saw an email, and I have a picture of me with like chipmunk cheeks with the DS above my face. I was like, nothing could stop me from playing the demo.
Oh man,
about the demo, that was cool.
Yeah. So I gotta say, like, I do not like Smash 4, but I like Smash 4 3DS.
Just the portability of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's just nice to have, and you just have a little bit of Smash on the go. You don't have to take it super serious, and it's got a much better single-player experience in it than the console version.
One can only hope that the Switch version does the exact same thing. Just like you just get a little hit of it when you're on the road, but then you can play it on your TV whenever you want.
Get a classic mode run out of the way.
Yeah, especially if they have Smash Run, especially for Super.
I need that Smash Run, though.
Dude, that mode's just silly and fun.
Right, and you get to actually fight Nintendo characters from the past, like the Kremlings and Metroids, and you can actually soak yourself in the lore and just be happy, and much better than Smash Tour.
That's for sure. Just wanted to mark it, the day we're recording here. It's August 19th. So by the time you're listening, it'll have passed. But 4 years. I mean, God, do we remember that hype cycle? And it's all coming back again. You can almost wonder if something crazy like that is going to happen for this game and just be as wildly unpredictable.
I will say right now, very much not. He got ahead of that.
Mm-hmm.
He's dropped 60 plus characters on us, showed us all these stages, and told us there's 900 songs coming. I mean, let's be honest here. Nothing can leak as hard as that did.
We'll see. I hope you're right, and I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for that. The one person who has been rather on the ball when it comes to leaks so far, that is the one, the only Das Vergeben. He made a new post talking about a certain character that if a leak does not have this character, it should be dismissed. And that character is the original Echo Fighter, Ken from Street Fighter. We were talking last episode about Ken versus Akuma, which would be the better Echo for Ryu. According to Vergeben here, it's got to be Ken.
I don't know if I want to trust somebody named Gaben.
Gaben.
But yeah, no, like, I understand putting Ken in over Akuma, but it's such a dumb move. Like,
maybe he'll be DLC one day.
Or he'll be a boss.
Maybe.
Just like a big fucking Akuma.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, Akuma as a boss makes more sense, especially with, we got Dracula and Rathalos and all that. So, like, Akuma coming in as a boss, being very similar to Ryu, but having, those boss-esque moves would make a lot more sense, I suppose.
What he's got to do, though, it's got to start off as M. Bison. And then Akuma comes in, and then he's the real boss.
And then it's Seth, and everyone's upset.
God damn it.
And then it's not actually Seth, because Day-to-Day throws off the mask and laughs.
Oh, man.
It's not Rabbit Peach, but Ken probably makes the most sense out of anyone.
Yeah.
Probably be a lock.
I mean, you could totally see Sakurai sitting there in a Nintendo Direct after its reveal. It's like, Ken is the original player too, so we had to bring him into this concept of the Echo Fighter.
It's almost a slam dunk. It just feels like it.
We see Chrom with an entirely new Final Smash in comparison to Roy or Marth or Lucina or however Fire Emblem-y you want to get. And then it's just kind of like, this would have been able to give us, the Raging Demon Final Smash. And that would have been so much cooler than whatever Ken's going to throw out, which is probably a fiery shuriken.
Yeah, some sort of fancy shuriken. Yeah, for sure.
What if it was Akuma the Hedgehog and no one expects that?
God damn.
You're right. I would not expect that.
No one would.
So my middle ground, peeps.
So I think where we stand on the Vergeben discussions still to come true, he thinks Isabelle is going to be likely an Echo, a villager. He thinks Ken is going to be in the game. He thinks there's going to be a Generation 7 Pokemon that is not Decidueye or Lycanroc. And we know Mimikyu is confirmed to be a Pokeball. And that Minecraft will have some sort of representation in the game. Most people speculate that to mean probably an assist trophy. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I was hoping for a stage. I think a stage would be really neat.
Just put Creeper in or Minecraft.
That's fine too.
A stage works pretty well because you can definitely have creepers exploding part of the stage.
Stage hazards, yeah.
Around.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can use that DLC Mario stage too.
From Mario Maker, the one where it just builds while you fight.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, that too. What's Isabelle's final smash?
Good question.
She just gets really stressed and overworked and
just goes on a rampage.
She
gets mad that you haven't been there in forever and cleans up the whole town.
Have we seen Rossetti as an assist trophy? Rossetti. Yeah, summons Rossetti and he just goes to town.
She just starts building things, like she just puts a bridge here and there and then gets everyone to chip money in. Just
projects.
I've never played an Animal Crossing game.
Isabelle's a cute little dog.
Yeah. I know who she is thanks to Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's my main in Mario Kart.
She's actually not going to be an echo. She's actually going to be a boss.
Oh, damn.
She attacks you by giving you mayor stuff to do.
Tom Nook would be the boss.
Tom Nook, he'd be terrifying. I'd jump off the stage.
Yeah.
And then he would build you a house to land on, and you have to pay him back.
Absolutely. Also on Twitter, there's been a meme going around of different characters, and we'll post this in the show notes if you have not seen this. It says you get 15 points. Spend them wisely. I don't want to necessarily read through. Yeah, it's kind of weird because, you know, we've been talking about like which characters make the most sense to return, and then this is just like selfish. This is just personal choice here. I don't want to read through all the characters here, but I'm
fucking Gex is in here.
Cuphead.
Like,
is that the dancing lobster from Amanda Show?
Amanda Show? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But the thing that gets me about this, like, you got 15 points, spend them wisely, and I'm staring at this list, and I'm like, this should be like swapped almost.
Yeah.
Because some of these crazy ones is just kind of like, why is the dancing lobster worth 1 point?
He should be worth.
Why am I allowed to spend 15 points on 15 dancing lobsters?
Cuphead's in the 1.12. That'd be crazy.
I'd rather have Banjo over Cuphead just for Microsoft's sake, if like that was the choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Banjo.
And Yooka-Laylee isn't here, which seems like an odd omission. And like the Octolink's great, Nintendo great, Captain Toad good, and there's Lloyd and Funky Kong, and like you have an entire row for Echo Fighters.
Yeah, I think that would have made the most sense. And then some of these are just like they're gonna be in the game. I mean, like to put Ken on there, like he's gonna Shadow for 4 points, like he's gonna be in the game. Let's be honest. So I think this is very like it's very selfish. It's very personal choice. So I wanted to get a sense of where you guys stood with this meme that was going around rather popular this week.
Captain Toad's a new donk somewhere, isn't he?
He does make a small appearance on one of the transformations. Yeah.
Oh.
Just Alfonso with a little headlight.
So wow, that I didn't know about Captain Toad appearing in New Donk. So I guess that really does remove him in every way.
Deconfirmed.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't DDD float in the back of a?
Well, yeah, but he used to in a legacy way. So
yeah. Reverse deconfirmation.
They're gonna have to do something with that moon too, and
Great Bay. Yeah. Just Alfonso's big dumb face when it says trophies signed.
Just lightly mention this because I don't know. There's just not places to bring these things up sometimes. But I did read that like Sora is actually owned by Disney, which I did not know until like recently.
What?
Yeah, like they own Sora technically.
Yeah.
Well.
That doesn't mean he can't be in Smash, but that is like, I don't know, Roadblock or something, you know?
Sora's in Smash. When they showcase Sora in Smash, they'll say Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming to Nintendo, and it's going to have its own unique Nintendo Smash world that you can go into.
Because if Ganondorf can be in Diablo 3, anything is possible.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even look into that news. Is he in Diablo 3?
He's a skin option,
skin thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. That's great.
On Xbox, he's fucking riding a warthog with Chief.
I'm just looking at that. So I'm looking at Twitter. Yeah. Honestly, there's a couple of characters that I do want to see as part of the actual roster, and that's, Bandana Waddle Dee. I would love to see Dixie, Paper Mario, Nintendo.
Where's Goku?
Where is Goku? He's 6 points.
He's worth 15 points.
Yeah, that's the one you get.
Yeah,
that's an easy choice. I saw this video of some guy just at Bandai Namco, and he's like, "Watch this, you guys." He just asked a random employee, he's like, "Hey, Goku gonna be in Smash?" And he just like turns around and walks away. He's like, "I told y'all Goku's gonna be in Smash."
Yeah, that was the most awkward thing. Just can't answer, walk away.
It was so funny.
I would love Banjo just for that N64 legacy. I mean, a lot of people would love Banjo. Skull Kid, because he's just another villain type character. I think he'd be cool. And then Paper Mario, I've wanted forever. And Dixie, just because.
That's a good list there, yeah.
Grant Kirkhope was approached about Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know why Grant Kirkhope especially, but he was. And he has mentioned that he has not been approached at all.
For the music?
Yeah, but he was not approached for Melee during the Melee remixing of his DK rap.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but he does find Banjo's inclusion to be extremely unlikely.
I mean,
wait until DLC when time has thawed things between Microsoft
But
and Nintendo.
there has been a lot of talking this week about Shantae. Well, because in Smash 4, everyone was kind of campaigning for Shantae, and even her creators were campaigning and all that. And for Ultimate, there has been nothing. No, they have not been talking about her. They have been extremely 100% quiet on Shantae this time around, which seems odd because, they were so gung-ho for her before, and now that everything's quiet. So we might be seeing Shantae or her in some capacity.
Yeah, maybe an assist trophy.
Assist trophy.
Yeah.
Should probably be a lot of fun.
With Shovel Knight becoming an assist trophy, he's just barely kicking open the door for indie possibilities, indie representation in general, in some capacity. So
that is really interesting to think about, though. Yeah, I know there are definitely some people that would really, really want that to happen. My 15 points, I would go with Banjo-Kazooie. I would go with Sora. Let's go Lloyd Irving for 2. And then 3 ones here. We got Travis Touchdown, Karate Joe, and Blaziken. Characters that, kind of just more of the stretches. Like, I don't need the, say like, oh, is Dixie going to be in there? I just want to slam dunk it. Like, I trust Dixie's chances of making this game.
I'm scared.
I feel like if she was going to be in, they would have done it with King K. Rool.
I think she's gonna be an Echo, and like it'll be like not as big a deal.
Yeah.
It still makes me really nervous.
Oh yeah, she'll probably be introduced the same way Chrom and Dark Samus was. Like, here's a couple more Echo fighters for you, and they'll show off like
maybe Dixie and Shadow.
Yeah, Dixie and Shadow. I was gonna go Dixie and Isabel. Really.
Yeah, okay.
I love the like comics people draw of like people getting the letter.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can really it'd be cute if just seeing like Shadow and Dixie like get a letter together. Like,
Shadow would be like, I don't care.
Sonic's going. Oh, I'm not letting him go. I have a chance to beat Sonic up.
And then they'll be like, this is the ultimate.
Oh my god, yeah.
It is such a strange moment where you're like, I could definitely see King K. Rool utterly demolish Shadow the Hedgehog.
And what a world we live in.
At Dracula's castle, and you're just like, well, that was a thing that just happened. I'm so ready to play King K. Rool. You don't even know.
Oh, I know.
It looks really fun.
Oh, I know how ready you are.
So this week,
I feel like we should do the Smash Blog updates first, because this seems like the meat of the show.
Okay. All right, let's
we really should just rhyme out those Smash Blog updates right now, because, oh boy, it's an Echo.
Oh, let's do that then. All right, it's time for usually what is the meat of the show, the crux of the Smash Brothers news this week. It's the Smash Blog updates. We start with Sunday, August 12th. It is today's fighter, number 66, Echo. It's Richter. Richter from the Castlevania series joins the battle as Simon's Echo fighter. His basic attacks are the same as Simon's, but with subtle variations. In addition to that, his holy water is a different color. We told you about this last week. No, they didn't.
It doesn't say that part.
They didn't have that part, but I figure I'm going to say this for every time because, goddamn, nothing really new. But hey, we can look at screenshots. We can dissect all that good stuff.
I mean, he knees Lucas right in the face.
I mean, damn.
Just kicks that poor kid down.
I like the part where he's doing his little slow Castlevania walk and he picks up the heart and keeps going at the end of the trailer. I love all the little references in the trailers.
Yeah, you get to see one of Richter's alternate colors there, the red one in the screenshots on the fighter page. That's pretty neat. Gonna be red for the teams, and yeah, that he beats Lucas up pretty good in the trailer. But man, that knee, like that needs the electric Falcon effect right there. Damn.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
I really wonder how the slide animation is going to work, though.
That slide, I thought that was his down tilt.
Down tilt, really, huh?
His dash attack looks like that little spinny chain.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yep, you're right.
I'm almost certain that slide is as down to Alas Mega Man has the same one, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, moving one like that. Sure, I'll give you that. That's a good point.
It's neat. You can spin the chain and kind of fuck up some projectiles because he uses it to block a Samus missile.
That's true.
Yes, because that's how Sheik was supposed to do it in Melee. They finally brought that thing back.
All right.
It showcases immediately that how it was supposed to be used in the first place.
Does his whip gain the fire from the missile? Does it, like, if you throw an elemental attack at it and he blocks it with the chain, does it gain that element on the next hit?
I don't think so.
Doesn't.
No.
It just looked like
You know what?
hit
Yeah,
Samus
that's a good
with
point.
fire.
Oh, I wonder. Yeah, because the rest of his other hits.
It's hitting a super missile that she shoots out like right before he hits her.
Oh. Let's.
Which would cause the explosion and
Yeah, to hurt her too.
Samus.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is in the missile
it
shooting
is, yeah.
animation. Okay, that was an interesting. It's good to review this. No, it's important to discuss. Whenever I see the Find Me stage, the one with the dark purple clouds, I think it's like much more epic than it actually is. It's just like, oh yeah, it's that stage. Okay.
It just makes me fucking super nostalgic for Find Me at like conventions and shit. That shit's great. I love Find Me.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And honestly, at that angle though, it looks like the Banjo-Kazooie at the end where you fight Gruntilda on top of the castle.
Kind of does, especially when there's the Final Destination version of that stage. Yeah. All right, so yeah, not too much about Richter. Again, we saw him last week on August 13th. That was the Monday. Today's item: Pokemon Abra. Abra will ensnare a nearby fighter and teleport them to a random position on or even off the stage. Look out! We showed you this last week.
Mm-hmm.
What? No.
I interpreted it as, the most disadvantageous position possible last week. I mean, yeah, if they want to say a random position, sure, but I think it's going to end up being more harmful to other players than off. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stage to randomly be placed at, and that is going to be bad.
It's a good choice, though, for all the teleporting. Him and Ditto, probably the best additional Gen 1 Pokemon that you could have included in this game.
Mm.
I always had trouble catching Abra when I was a kid.
He's a pain in the ass.
Oh my gosh. When I was learning to do the Mew glitch as a kid, like the second gyms in Cerulean?
Mm-hmm. You gotta go out Route 24,
you just
25.
Go up there and you're just running around in that grass trying to get Abra.
Yeah.
Please don't go away, Abra.
I mean, you gotta get Kadabra. God help you if you can get it out of Kazam. Like, you just won't be.
Yeah, especially in Gen 2, you just buy the Abra from the casino. You grind it a little bit. Kadabra just wreck shop on Whitney and everybody else.
Well,
fuck you, Whitney.
Fuck you, Whitney.
Fuck you, Whitney, and your Miltank. Yeah.
Whitney's gonna be a fucking boss. Just to be all goddamn day.
It's just a big ass Miltank. It rolls out all over the place. That'd be the real Pokemon boss.
It's just everyone knows. Everyone's got PTSD from it. It's a real thing.
You just had to have, for the Pokemon trainer, I do a couple male trainer variations, do a couple female trainer variations, but then do some gym leader versions. I mean, let's get Claire in there.
Skins they should charge us for.
Yeah, there you go. DLC skins. Open up some extra costume slots. Yeah.
That would be so cool.
That would be cool.
I would give them so much money just for costumes.
I'm looking at the second screenshot of Abra and just Nessa's position of like, whoa, I'm off the stage.
How do I get back?
It's really hard for me to do the upbeat on this character.
Isn't that the same shot from the direct when they showed?
Oh, is it? God, if they are just screenshotting direct footage, that'd be bullshit. Oh man. Well, not a whole lot there for Abra, but hey, it's good to have Abra in the game. Tuesday, August 14th, today's music. You can now listen to Gangplank Galleon from the last boss battle in Donkey Kong Country. Arranged by Ace, this remix even includes a rap.
A rap? Really? Why does DK keep on getting raps?
Because only DK. Let's listen to that sweet, sweet excerpt. Oh, yes. And by the way, we showed you this last week. Though it took some two and two together, like, yes, this is the same exact remix as what was shown in the King K. Rool trailer. It's just totally separate parts of the song. Just like I want to point out, thanks to his Game Explain and Ash Paulson over there, the awesome Dark Samus, remix with the violin there. Like, that's the same one as Brinstar Depths on the site. Like, that's the same remix. And it's like, oh, okay, that'd be.
I didn't want to call you out on that last week.
Yeah, no, by all means, please do. I mean, we almost need like a section of the show where when people in the Discord say like the things we got wrong, it's like we just need a whole section of like what we got wrong here.
I found the translation.
Oh, good. I'm so glad because I would love to know what people think the rap is actually saying. Do you wanna try to?
Say it.
No, that's all you, Youko.
Yeah, you're the one with the singing history.
Oh man, like you can do it, Welp. You can claw him, gnaw him, stone him, beat him. I'll do this with my mind. You just obey me. And do you stammer, see in my claw? You better star me, steam me, see me, scrub me, feed me my cod. You ready already or wheezy and bestial crushing easy though and totally the very top DNA now. You need a shanty a song. You're an extremely scary regent that conquers us all. You go la 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 la.
It just says la 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 times 100.
La 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 la.
This is done by the composers that do the Xenoblade soundtrack.
And like honestly, that's what makes it so catchy and so great. Because man, Ace is just A+. Ace is Ace. Let's put it that way. Yeah. I almost want to now, like after seeing these words, because like I can see like parts of like where they're probably pretty close. But I mean, it's just goddamn bless English rap. It's the best. It's no.
I love like the Persona 3 music.
I was gonna say you're exactly right on my train of thought. It's no Lotus Juice in Persona, but this is pretty close. Yeah, I would just almost want to like listen to this again with these words in mind.
Have you guys ever? I'll try to make this a little Smash centric. I really fucking love the Metallic Madness songs in Sonic Mania a lot. But if you look, there's like actual lyrics being sung, and like it's Sonic and Eggman like rapping into each act. It's really fucking cool.
Well, it's better than when Knuckles and Sonic were talking to each other.
Yes. You're damn right, Knuckles. Help me go in space.
Get away! I don't love you.
Oh man, no, it's a good song. I would not have guessed that rap would be in the song that was in the K. Rool trailer, but if that's how it's gonna be, okay.
We need a Kremling rap. There's a DK rap.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be
the Donald rap.
Yeah, that's a duck rap.
Sore confirmed.
What would Donald's rap lyrics be in a Kingdom Hearts rap?
I don't know, but it would be voiced by Don Cheadle.
I just thought of fucking Donald as an assist trophy, just running around shooting ice and nothing. And
I was going to say, the description would be he comes around and heals you, but then he just runs around and does nothing.
No, he would heal you after you've already died, so he'd be healing you at 0%.
Or he heals you after you heal yourself.
There you go.
Or more hopefully, you just get the Donald from the old cartoons where he just opens up a can of whoop ass on everyone.
And then there's like a very, very small percentage that like Donald Trump somehow comes out as like a Sakurai fuck you to Americans.
Oh
no. Come on, this game's supposed to be the ultimate version of Smash Brothers.
You're right. We can't have these terrible. We got to make Smash even better. No. Even better than it already has been. Put that into an acronym. There you go. All right.
Get the Goofy assist trophy, and it's the old Goofy cartoons where he's every football player, and they all just run on the screen and kill everybody.
just like Kapp'n.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Runs people off the stage.
Also on Tuesday, August 14th, it's today's stage, Dracula's Castle. On this stage, various characters from throughout the series will appear as guests, and you can get items by breaking the candles. Including new and classic tunes, this stage has 34 total tracks to listen to. We told you this last week.
What? No.
It's nice. It looks nice.
Did you know it's the darkest stage to appear in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
It's super dark.
Like, when you turn hazards off, does it lose the staircase? That's all I really want to know. And
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look closely, like, there are walls on either side of the stage. So, like, this will never be legal, I don't think. I don't know really how walls are going to work out so hot in this game. But walls, generally speaking, mean it's the end of the stage's life as a competitive stage, which is unfortunate because 34 songs.
Hey, you just put the Battlefield or Final Destination
Yeah.
version on. It's okay.
Say Battlefield Earth.
But, like, I really would have liked this stage if they had just put stairs on either side instead of making it a pit.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a really cool version of the stage.
A unique idea,
of the stage. A unique stage idea. But with the pit, it just becomes, that's not good. Then again, no, stairs are just better. Walls are bullshit and stairs are better.
There you go.
It's a weird thing where those stairs fucking have to be there because, like,
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's
that
like-
whole setting's
it looks-
iconic.
Yeah, it looks exactly like Symphony of the Night or Rondo of Blood, but
No, it
Also
looks like
as-
the NES. Those stairs exist in the NES version as well.
I felt so stupid last week, or it was this week, but when I didn't realize that, you just get swept up in the moment of when Richter showed himself as an assist trophy. But in that trailer, he says, "Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!" And, like, you always think of the opening sequence in Symphony of the Night, and it's the whole, like, what is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at
What
you.
is a man?
Yeah, like, you just think of that, and you don't think of, "Die, monster! You don't belong in this world." And it's like,
I remember all
it's
that.
just like, oh, Sakurai, you crazy son of a bitch. You know what you're doing.
oh, he
I don't-
certainly does.
I don't even know if that's a thing over there. Like, that might have been like a localization thing because, like, I remember Ego was getting interviewed by, like, I think Colin on Kind of Funny, whatever you think of that guy, whatever. But like, he like quoted that whole thing, and Ego was like, "I don't know what's going on." And part of it he said was like, he was assured when they were dubbing it and localizing it that it sounded really good. And
Oh,
he like
no.
didn't know it was like a fucking disaster until afterwards.
Oh, man. Yeah, I really would have wanted to know, like, I want to hear more of the 34 tunes. Like, because there
Yeah.
are so many that are just great songs, but, like,
I mean, what do you mean you want to know more? They gave us every single track title.
well,
I
yeah,
want to know
but
who did what.
yeah, who did what?
Yeah.
Just little snippets of each.
What's original and all that.
Mhm, yeah.
I just really like the way the stage looks. And it makes me so mad that this isn't going to be a usual competitive stage, unless it's just a Battlefield form, and that's just like, But, like, maybe Hazardless will at least get rid of the stairs on the right. I really, instead of the pit in the middle, I really wish there was, like, just little, like, a staircase on either side. That would have been really nice, but this is a really nice looking stage.
I mean, it's got to be for, one of the 4 new ones so far, so we got to have something there. Wednesday, August 15th, today's fighter is number 25, Echo Chrom. The protagonist of Fire Emblem Awakening joins the battle as Roy's Echo Fighter. His final smash is Awakening Ether. Like Ether in the original game, this move has Chrom charge toward his opponent, slashing with his sword.
I thought he would have been in Smash 4, so I guess it was about time. I don't know.
Could Roy change the direction of his neutral B?
Yeah, that's
In
the
Smash
big
4?
question I
I didn't
have.
think he could.
Oh,
So that's new. You can change
Mhm.
direction of that.
I like that Diddy was the obnoxious fuck error. He was like trying that on.
And he was showcasing how slow your rolls get.
That's true.
And he does, and it is very obvious by the 5th roll. It's a very slow roll.
Do Fire Emblem fans get excited for like the 8th rep?
I think
Or
it
even them like
depends.
just like Jesus.
From what I recall, most of them are just so tired that they're all the new Fire Emblem people because Fire Emblem fans generally are the people from before Awakening. And
that is true.
And a large number come from Awakening. They're just like, I don't want more of these newbies. I want, Soren or, Hector. Most people just want Hector.
Celica would be a great echo of Robin, for sure.
Yes.
I think I've heard some Fire Emblem fans say, too, that, like, why do they only pick the sword fighters?
Because they're easy.
I know, but, like, there's so many sword fighters.
Because you can echo Marth 5 times. People are just more and more excited.
I'm not gonna lie, it is good to see Chrom get his day. Especially as Roy. It was interesting to see like how many people like myself. The gut reaction is, oh, you see the up B, he must be Ike. But yeah, for Roy,
that just leaves a slot for Ike to have an Echo Fighter.
Yeah,
and a lot of people are saying it's going to be Black Knight.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying it's going to be Black Knight. But yeah, I have to say, I'm happy with this inclusion. Like, I liked Chrom a lot. I thought he was an interesting character, and he was a lot of fun. And he continues to look like he's fun because he looks like a good Roy.
Yeah. You know who looks like a good version of their original fighter?
There we go.
It's on Thursday, August 16th. Number 4, Echo Dark Samus.
You're getting so much better at the segues.
I know, man.
I'm so proud.
It's like I've done this shit for a while. Dark Samus joins the battle as Samus's Echo Fighter. With floatier movement, it's a little different from Samus, and it doesn't roll when dodging or jumping. If you look closely, you can see that its bombs and missiles look a little different too.
Oh, man, she's going to be so much the better version of Samus.
Yeah. Look at that poise, that stance. So good.
Like, her floating like that means she's going to dodge, like, Marth down tilt and stuff like that more easily than Samus's wider pose. And just, like, that movement, she looks so good and fun.
I'm going to buy yet another amiibo.
Oh, I know. I've, like, made it my little mission to only own the Metroid amiibos, and I'm like,
I have
Metroid 2 ones. I'm like, fuck Ridley, and now I'm like, oh, fuck Dark Samus.
Yep. I don't want to not have a Metroid amiibo. I want Nintendo to know that I care.
Me too.
A lot.
That was exactly my line of reasoning.
I'm not 100% sure, but when she hits opponents, they get sent off in like electricity, but a black electricity. So I don't know if she has her own, specific damage effect. Like how Mewtwo and Ganondorf have the dark flames and all that.
It does look new.
This one seems like it's going to be a dark electricity because you can see it on both her forward smash and her charge shot.
That Phazon. What's up with everyone deciding universally with the fan art that Dark Samus is Venom? Does anyone notice that?
I haven't really seen that, huh?
I haven't seen that. No.
Well, it's not that she's so much Venom. It's that like her like mouth is like Venom-esque.
Oh.
It's not that she is Venom. It's just that like her mouth opens like Venom's does in the trailer.
I've seen a lot of shape-shifting Venom-y shit. I follow more like Facebook pages probably than you guys. I like Samus.
Some of the big conversation around Dark Samus, and this post in particular, is noting Dark Samus as it. What are our thoughts on this?
I think somebody in the chat last week I said, I don't know if it's a girl, and someone's like, it's Dark Samus. I'm like, no, but like, we don't know Metroid Prime's gender. It's Metroid Prime.
It's an alien.
It's impossible to say.
We don't know if those are girly hips or it's a high-waisted man.
I mean, clearly it's taken Samus's shape, but I mean, it's a shapeshifter.
It reproduces asexually.
Yeah, that too. Like, it might not even have a gender at all.
Yeah,
the way to go.
Yeah.
Don't assume
it does not have a gender.
Metroid Prime transcends gender.
Don't you fucking assume Dark Samus's gender, okay?
Yeah, so I don't have much of a concern with it. I think that is maybe we like to look into things, but I think that's trying to start something where there is not necessarily there. If you
I think
ask
that's
me.
more fun, like with the Toad genders. It's just like, man, who knows?
Yes.
I just really like everything about this.
Me too. I'm just happy for all the Metroid representation.
Look at that last screenshot for Dark Samus
with the alternate costume.
Yeah,
the color.
That's tight. I like it. purple instead of blue.
The fighter page is kind of cool, and it's nice to see Dark Samus, right there at the very start with our earliest Echo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, we didn't mention it in the last part, but also shouts out to Chrom for wearing furry ears for the Tanuki suit. He's hanging out all amongst his other furry friends.
I was going to say he's a real life furry.
Yeah. I don't think that's a thing from Awakening, but correct me if I'm wrong.
It can be. Who knows?
Chrom cannot marry the bunny girl, so no. Chrom's
Yeah.
canon, not a furry. She comes in before he gets, has to get married in the game, so he should have been, but apparently not. Canon, not a furry.
So yeah, these were all the Smash blog updates. We knew all of this, actually.
Like most of the time we know what's coming, but we usually get like a little deeper understanding of what we're looking at. This time, they spent so much time with every single one of the things they showed off this week that there was nothing new.
Except those rap lyrics.
we got rap lyrics, and we got Purple Dark Samus.
Best news of the week.
I hope next week's not like this too.
That'd be nice. Well, we'll see.
There are more things to do that we don't have to rely on these Smash blog updates, but we don't have them for very long.
I must say it is interesting to compare like this hype cycle to, both 3DS and Wii U and also Brawl. Back in the Brawl days, we did not have Nintendo Directs. There was probably something new every week, except for that one week, that one infamous week, of course, because, the news feed drip was so little. I mean, the social media and the ravenous demand for just text and video and pictures and all this instant gratification, it was not as much of a thing in 2007 and into 2008. So
Brawl was the best.
Brawl was the best. And, we're just Miiverse, single image or a couple images a day wasn't really the same either for, the daily drip there in 3DS and Wii U. So
the hype for Brawl was better than Brawl turned out to be, legacy wise.
Yeah. Well, you think about it. 35 characters for Brawl, and we're nearing 70. That's just for new characters. Then you go Echo. Yeah, it's crazy. That's just nuts. So we wanted to throw in a little segment here of the show. Last week, or it was actually yesterday of this recording, Super and I both had our respective fantasy football drafts for our respective leagues, and we thought, hey, it's a slow week on the Smash Brothers blog updates. Let's have a quick little thing where, to kind of celebrate Smashdown, we'll kind of have our own quick little Super Smash Brothers draft, sort of fantasy football, a little to-do here. Let's just do 6 rounds. We could do let's fill out every single character, but just to get a sense of
what we were gonna do before.
But to get a sense here, let's just get some characters selected with if you were picking a sort of draft tournament. And this can be a whole lot of fun to do if you haven't done a draft tournament like this before. You get 4 players. It probably could work with more, but and just kind of get 4 players, have them pick in a draft order, do a whole snake selection. So A, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, pick that way. And then you kind of do this whole sort of Smashdown style where you can only use another fighter again once you've used all of your fighters, if that makes sense. So say if we're only picking 6 here and we had this little tournament, say I want to really battle as Link. I could, battle as Link first, but I can only pick Link again once I've used all of my other fighters once. So, it's an interesting way of doing things. It's like a mix of Smashdown and this sort of draft tournament. So just to kind of celebrate, fantasy football, at least here in America, the NFL is a few weeks away. Just wanted to get us in a draft order. So Max, I'll give you the honor of going first. Then let's do Tony, Super, and then me, and we'll go for 6 rounds here. You can strategize and do all these sorts of things where you can pick characters that you think the others will be good at, or just for fun here.
I'm trying to decide if I would go with my heart, who I really like and want to play again, or go with who I know I'm semi-decent with.
Mm-hmm.
Young Link. Go with my
you
heart.
motherfucker.
Yes.
It begins.
Yes, this is how it's supposed to go.
I'm really excited to play Young Link, man. He's gonna
Yeah.
be,
I
he looks so fun.
missed him so much.
So fucking mad.
He's the good Toon Link, you know.
You're not wrong.
It's
No,
Tony
it's Tony.
next?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tony
Tony
next.
All right, I don't want to.
I'm going with my main, Sanic.
Sanic.
It's not even a fucking question. He's the only one I play these days.
Well, I know exactly who I'm grabbing. I'm grabbing that King K. Rule.
Oh, interesting.
Ah,
Go with the newcomer.
La 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 la
La,
la
la, la, la. Very interesting. So I get 2 picks, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty interesting. I'll go Ganondorf.
Oh, you. All right. I'm like, wait, it's not. Okay.
Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay.
Yeah, it's not PM.
And then I'll throw a newcomer in the mix. I'll go Chrom.
Oh, okay. I was gonna grab Chrom, but just because I need to, I'm gonna have to steal that Mario.
Okay. Okay.
all right. I got Young Link. You're fine.
Back to Tony.
Yeah, fuck you.
Wish I could pick Shadow preemptively.
Oh yeah.
Super's gonna hate this, but Game and Watch.
Mm,
Yeah, no.
I love the bucket. I love the hammer.
I gotta go with Captain Falcon.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. And then you get another pick.
Oh, I didn't even think. Darn it.
The snake. Right
The
back on.
snake comes
Bring, bring.
back.
Bring, bring.
Inkling. I want to do Inkling.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good pick.
Mega Man.
Okay.
Mother Blue baby boy.
All right, let's see here.
Doc.
Right? You're not wrong. I'm taking Doc.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. All right, all right.
That was definitely the one I was looking straight at too. I was like, I need that Doc.
Let's go with some Ridley, motherfuckers. Yeah. And then I will take Pit. So a couple wing characters.
At least I know my next character pretty good. Sheik.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
I'll go Fox.
Oh.
I don't use him too much, but I liked him a lot in Melee because he was fucking broken. I had to do a lot of those events with him.
I'll go with my heavy boy, King DDD.
DDD.
Or
Yeah.
as I remember Panda calling him in Brawl Day to Day.
Day to day. Yep.
I'm not even really sure what's right.
And whatever I'm in the mood for. It's usually how I
much.
go.
Yeah.
For my snake loop around pick.
Snake, he called it too late.
got no buns no
Lucas.
Okay.
Oh, I was thinking about Lucas.
Out of nowhere.
Pikachu.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
We're grabbing Richter.
All right. You might as well. I've got my final 2 here, huh? Okay. Okay. Let's go Peach.
Mm.
And
or the correct answer, Daisy. But
yeah, I don't want to risk the differences. I have a good idea of what I'm getting into with Peach. I don't know yet with Daisy.
Her up B is an anvil. You just fucking die.
It wouldn't be the first time I've died from some certain moves over edges.
Can I? Oh god, can I talk you into something?
What?
Didn't you used to do random back in the day?
I did. I'll go. Yeah, I'll go random. Random is my 6. Let's go.
oh my gosh.
Oh, Jesus. I feel like that's a cop-out.
Okay, fine. I'll pick an actual character.
Because what we did last time is that random was our last play.
That's right. Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Yep. So I'll do Ness.
Okay. I actually don't know who to choose last. Because I don't want to grab an Echo or a non-Echo.
Right.
So I'm going to steal Cloud.
Okay.
Fuck, I forget about Cloud sometimes.
I have literally never touched Cloud in Smash 4.
He's good.
I hear he's good.
A lot of people like him.
Yeah.
he's a big deal.
I figure if we're going to play this out, I think Cloud will be the person people want to see.
I saved my girl Samus for last because I knew no one would pick her.
Not
Sure.
Dark Samus?
Dark
Okay.
Samus?
Nah. That's just an affinity thing.
Last pick.
Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr. He's the fun version.
and Bowser Jr., not any of the Koopalings.
There you go.
The real boy.
That's the right choice. So you can have discussions like this too with your friends. It's a whole lot of fun. I'm proud of us. No Bayo boys. Way to go.
Oh, yes.
We're a wholesome bunch.
Yeah, I looked at Bayo and I'm like, I don't know how to play her.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
I
my
can't
problem.
fucking do that.
I probably like wouldn't anyway, but like I don't know how to fucking play her. Like I know she's kind of broken, but like if you don't know how to do any of that shit, like what's the point?
I like how you're like, we're a wholesome bunch, and I think back to our literal first pick.
So to recap, I picked Ganondorf, Chrom, Ridley, Pit, Peach, and Ness.
And I grabbed King K. Rool, Mario, Dr. Mario, Sheik, Richter, and Cloud.
Sonic, Game & Watch, Mega Man, Fox, Pikachu, and Samus.
And I did Young Link, Captain Falcon, Inkling, King Dedede, Lucas, and Bowser Jr.
And so next time we all meet up, we have to have a little tournament with those. It's now set in stone. You've
Figure something out.
You've committed to it. Let's wrap things up with the mail time segment.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
One question this week, but you can ask your questions on our Discord channel over at showmeyournews.com/Discord. That's over in the mail time questions section just for these questions, but you can also tweet us on Twitter at showmeyournews. This week's question comes from Cyberlink420. With Dracula and Rathalos both confirmed as single-player bosses, what other boss characters would you like to see added?
Frieza.
God damn it, Tony.
Alfonso
would be a great boss.
Bowser normally shows up, but if you choose him, it's Alfonso. Ganondorf usually shows up, but if you...
The first one that comes to mind for me is I would like to see the egg robot. Just big ol' egg robot, and you gotta aim for the head. Something Eggman related.
I would like to see with the completely new moveset Taboo.
Ooh,
that'd be interesting.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna be back in some form in this game.
I feel like he has to. Like, you've made your own like final boss man. Let us see him do something other than just a guy who floats around and does a move. I'd like to see him. It's a big final boss man.
And he puts on the master hand and crazy hand gloves.
Yeah.
But no Master Core, please. Like, I don't need that shit.
That should have been so good, and somehow they fucked it up.
I could never get to that.
I got up to it once, and I'm like, that's it? I was expecting so much more. I wanted to have fun. Why won't you let me have fun?
We get it. You're good at Smash Brothers.
No, man. Like, it's not even that. Because you could literally go into those with your custom characters and just wreck face for free at any difficulty. All you had to do was get the right, like, boots or whatever. That's one of the other broken things about that game, is that you can just put the custom characters on and, whoop, I just won everything. That's pretty much how I did everything.
Thank goodness for no customs.
Yeah. I was hoping they'd do better customs, but I mean, no customs is better than what we got, actually.
You guys kept making fun of me for doing crazy orders, but I would just fucking get a bunch of shit by putting fast baseball swing and equipping a baseball bat. Just fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Home run, and another home run.
Yeah. What? Wait. If you did that, why couldn't you ever find Master Core?
Oh, you couldn't. I don't know. I don't think I could do it in Classic or something. I think I could just only. I don't remember. I mean, hitting a stationary fighter with a bat is easier than those fucking hands like tag team.
That's true.
Okay.
I don't remember. There was some reason I couldn't do it.
They're so they are bullshit. So
Eggman would be great. Wily would be great.
Dr. Wily would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking tag them together like in the Archie comics. Like,
that'd be cool.
I like how they use that to actually do their whole reboot stuff too.
Yeah.
The Ken Penders reboot to the Sonic comics. They use the Worlds Collide to destroy all that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Demise from Skyward Sword would be cool.
Okay, that'd be neat.
Yeah, as long as it's not the Imprisoned.
Oh, no.
God, they fuck the Imprisoned. Oh my god.
It's not even a good boss. Okay, actually, it's actually one of the more tolerable bosses in Hyrule Warriors. But,
Yeah, you still get nightmare flashbacks.
yeah.
It's not Manhandla. If it was Manhandla, blah, 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 all around the stage.
Fuck the Manhandla, okay?
The worst.
Actually, Manhandla would be an actually interesting boss, though, here in Smash.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, since it's design and all that's in Hyrule Warriors, you can be guaranteed we will never see it again.
Yeah.
So
I got one. Let's put fucking King Hippo in there.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Where are you gonna put those guys? I mean, I guess they could be assist trophies, but
I mean, better than Mr. Dream or something like that. So.
And for a more realistic answer, Mother Brain.
Oh God, yes, the Super Metroid one for sure.
Yeah, Mother Brain is a more realistic answer. I'm not saying that I'd really like to see her over other characters, but more realistically, I would assume we are going to see Mother Brain as a boss.
For what Sakurai is going to likely pick, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll see something akin to her stage. You know, like the approach and everything, because it's Smash Brothers and it's a platforming area, and it just seems like a great idea. And it'd be so fun to see you hit Mother Brain with like all the stuff that shoots at you, and your fox just sits there in his reflector like you're all bullshit.
That'd be really cool. Rubber Cyborg says in our Discord chat, nitrogen molecule from Pikmin, completely invisible, but you have to tap A to hold your breath. I'm not familiar with that one, but you know, it's better than the crab on Garden of Hope. So I'll give you that one.
I think Metal Gear Rex would be cool.
Ooh, yeah.
I would love a Metal Gear.
Liquid's just screaming lines from it.
Sephiroth would be nice, because that would be a great call to him.
I mean, we mentioned it earlier, but having M. Bison show up and then Akuma comes in to Rec Shop, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we already kind of jumped a bunch of bosses in earlier.
Sorry. DVD Smith says Twin Rova from Ocarina of Time. That's another good one.
If he's not a playable character, Skull Kid would be cool.
But yeah,
absolutely. Nova from the Kirby series.
Okay.
Wish Granting Machine. Featured as the final boss in Planet Robobot. I think it was the final boss. It definitely looked like Nova.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like if there were newcomers, would they have certain just random bosses that would be ideal? Because I'm trying to think like how out of nowhere is Rathalos, like, you know, for Monster Hunter to just come out of nowhere like that. It's wild.
And then probably the guy from Shulk Stage.
Metal
Face.
Yeah, Metal Face. I think that's it. Yeah, you're right there. That'd be cool.
And Tom Nook.
And Tom Nook. Or if you get something like a booster from Super Mario RPG, but you don't get Geno, that'd be such a troll.
Oh man, if you get Booster, I'd be so happy.
Shadow Queen from Paper Mario, that'd be interesting.
If we get Paper Mario and the Shadow Queen, like I feel like the Shadow Queen should be the final boss in that turn, because oh my god, I just love it's an iconic final boss.
It is.
And then finally, for me coming out of me, Andros.
Yeah.
Like the actual Andros, not the
polygon one. Yeah.
Not the polygon.
No, yeah,
because
the monkey.
You already got the floating hands, and he's got a big old face, and you could turn into a robot, or if you're fast enough, you could turn into the real brain. That'd be great if you're fighting Andros and his head blows up, and it's Mother Brain instead.
Oh my god. Like a stage morph, but with bosses.
Yeah. That'd be great. And then just to wrap a few more up here, I guess, DVD Smith has a few more ideas. Gygus from Earthbound. That'd be cool. Gruntilda. If Banjo Kazooie comes, you got to do Gruntilda. King Boo is another one. Though people may have some scars after Mario Tennis Aces, so I don't know.
And to be honest, it would be great, even though he does appear in main gameplay. I would love to see Giga Bowser returned as a
boss.
Yeah, that was a pretty good boss back in Melee for sure.
You just need a Jigglypuff.
I was so fucking freaking out when he first showed up.
I remember staying up all night trying to beat him. You just kept trying over and over. Those were the good days. I just remember I asked a question about I think 2 weeks ago about stages and like how we should be able to pick them, but now we know how he's organizing them.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if we all liked the way they've decided to organize the stages just in chronological order, essentially.
Well, an interesting thing to mention for that is that at the very top of the screen, there appears to be some level of tab system when choosing stages. So they didn't show the other tabs, though, because I don't think we've seen all the stages. So likelihood is there's going to be different tabs with different ways to view the stages.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I hope so. It's just a lot.
They have at least the ones with the Omega and Battlefield and all that. I guess I'm okay with it. It's a little confusing. I'd rather have them be grouped by franchise. He also mentioned that that's how he's organizing the characters as well. And I think that's all the things that we covered in that Smash Brothers Direct. I think that was the one thing that slipped through, is that they had the quick throwaway line. It's like, just like how we're organizing the character select screen. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, geez, okay, yeah, we're really sticking to the numbers here. We're really sticking to the numbers. Like, no other creative way of organizing it. Okay.
I wish we could, and we might be able to, like, just a playlist, like a custom stage playlist.
Sure.
By game, but on tabs. So, like, N64 stages on one page.
Yeah. And
then GameCube on another. Because it's just, like, 100+ stages is daunting.
Pretty much, yeah. I actually have a question for you, Max. I'll throw in it'll be like my kind of mail time question. You got to go to CEO 2018, so you've actually played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. What did you think of it?
We got there on the last day of the Sunday, and right when it opened and the line was already like wrapped around the booth. It was the only thing really going on in there when they opened up. The game itself, just you could tell from just watching videos and stuff, it's like, speed-wise, it's between Melee and 4, which feels really good. We actually, later on in the day at CEO, they have TVs all around that you can play different games, and we switched to Smash 4, and it felt like playing in molasses. It felt so slow.
Interesting.
It really is super fast. Well, not Melee fast, but it's a lot faster, and I really, really enjoyed that. They, I got to play as Ridley, and they only had pro controllers there. And it made me realize that that's not going to be an adequate it'll be a substitute, but it's no substitute for a GameCube controller.
Interesting.
Which has me thinking about like portable mode, how people are going to, I'm sure someone will figure out a way to hook up a GameCube controller through the USB-C port or something. But the reason I picked Inkling was I played that character twice, just because I thought its mechanics were so interesting and cool, and managing the ink and having different attacks and powers. Like having the roller and just steamroll over people, or the ink paintbrush and whip it around. But then you have to remember to like dive and get your ink. But it's pretty cool to see the mechanics. Inkling's going to be an interesting character for people to learn. Probably the most different just mechanically.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Pikmin in a little bit.
Oh, kind of, yeah.
Like it's just a weird character that has its own special
like management system.
Mm-hmm.
A little easier than lining up colors of Pikmin and throwing them the way you want to, but still managing it is really cool. Ridley is just this super fast, but hits like a heavy character. Maybe like a dry Bowser in Mario Kart. Like you have the heavy, you can ram people and he's heavy, but he's still light enough to go really fast in a cart. Like Ridley he packs a punch, but he moves fast. And he's got this cool dive move where he can pick up and slam people down on the ground and then launches them upward after.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It's cool. And I got to play on Saffron City from 64, and that made me all nostalgic. They had 2 different stations. Solos, it was like only on Battlefield. Solos stock, that line was like an hour plus long throughout the day. And then there was a free-for-all 4 players with items, and you could pick where you wanted to go. That line moved obviously quicker.
Yeah.
2 rounds per stage.
Oh, okay. All right. That's not bad.
Yeah. So they really got to let you spend time, like a good chunk of time with it. They didn't ask anyone like for their opinion or anything like they did at E3 or anything. No, at least not on the Sunday, maybe later on. And then his name is escaping me, but he won
Sakurai.
the E3. No, Sakurai was not there. He won the Smash tournament at E3 both times.
Zero.
He was there.
Oh.
So that was kind of cool. And I think Mango was there too. So we saw some people walking around, and they had to wait in line like the rest of us. They weren't special access. But Zero...
You would think Zero would have.
He did walk in and talk to some people, but he didn't like jump on a station and just start playing.
No, it's not really his style.
He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
That's cool too.
It was just this, and they had the whole mural like outside where you could take your picture in front of it and stuff.
Nice.
Granted, now it's outdated.
Yeah.
But it just felt good. It was like, I think what every Smash fan really kind of wants, except the die-hard Melee people. I think this is really going to be a good potential send-off for Sakurai if this is his last one. If it is.
I hear you. It's still very good to hear. So I appreciate your feedback. Thank you. That's really good to hear. I think that's all we really have to cover, though, on this episode of Show Me Your News Ultimate. Max, thank you so much for joining us. Where can people find you on the internet? Please plug away.
This has actually been my first podcast in months, so I'm not really doing anything in that way. But if you want to find on Twitter, I'm at Max the White. Tweet there all the time about different video games and all sorts of different things that I'm just playing and doing. I dive back into Persona 5. This
Hell
is my
yeah.
third time, like picking up my save. I'm a cool, crisp 80 hours in.
Dude, I'm wearing a Persona 5 shirt right now.
I just, without spoiling anything, I just wrapped up, I think, the 6th palace, the casino. I don't think
Okay, yep, casino.
So-
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I've hit that story stride right there, so I'm headed into the next palace now, actually.
Oh,
like
man.
I'm there.
Y'all got that platinum like I do?
No,
Yeah.
but dude, that game is so good.
It's a goddamn
fucking
game.
great.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, and that soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Abby's plays Stardew on the Switch next to me, and she'll like look up every now and then, and she'll call me out for dating my school teacher, or why On is wearing red leather and like bends over while she's fighting.
Yeah.
But she does agree that the music is really good.
It's
There's one
top-notch.
point at least. I chose the school teacher because it looks like Abby, and Abby's a teacher. I thought I'd be okay.
Yeah.
Then there's the whole thing of like a high school student and an
maid.
adult. Yeah.
But
She gives you your nights back.
she does. Lets me build relationships with other people. It's a great mechanic.
Oh, I just found out that the voice actress for Makoto, who is Best Girl, is coming to Youmacon. So that's pretty cool.
I actually,
That's cool.
I did tell Abby today, I was like, yeah, if I play this game again, I would date Makoto. She's like, Max, stop it. I was like, it's true. Makoto is the best.
She's Best Girl. Good stuff. Well, hey, say that you haven't done podcasts in a while. Like it's always good to have you. You did a great job. Really appreciate the time. Super and Tony, you guys playing anything interesting?
I'm going to watch SummerSlam and be sad when Roman Reigns wins, I guess.
Goddamn wrestling. Super more Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys stopped talking about Persona. And I'm sorry, I checked out and started thinking about other things.
In between Hyrule Warriors, I'm starting up. Actually, I'm 3 of 5 episodes through of The Walking Dead: A New Frontier. Got to catch up on.
Shit, dude. We need to do a Walking Dead cast.
Got to
Season 4
catch
is
up on
cool.
season 3 before I bought season 4.
Just skip it. It's fucking awful. It's a bad season.
It's not
The problem-
terrible, but it's not the
It's-
best.
It started off so strong,
Mhm.
and then just went off the rails after that.
Yeah,
But I'm also of the mind that season 2 is the best, but I get a lot of crap for that.
Interesting.
I really like season 2.
Season 2 is good.
I think Kenny particularly, like I liked Kenny in season 1, and then him coming back in season 2, like his arc in there, I thought was really satisfying. A lot of people don't like that.
I think season 1's a better overall package story, but season 2 is just fucking really solid, and it's fun shaping Clementine the way you want.
Had better fan service moments for sure. Season 3, I think the big weakness is that like you're trying to still in a way craft Clem's story, and there's a way that it goes. So like some of those choices are strong. And then there's definitely, you can tell the pacing of like, here's some emotional moment. Oh, but we got to have some Walker action. And it's like, yeah, I'm at, ended chapter 3. So that's the one where you kind of find like who's trying to pull the strings behind Richmond. So it's just like,
Text me when you start season 4.
Okay, will do. So yeah, just join us on Discord there at showmenews.com/Discord, and we can talk about more Smash stuff, or even can throw in maybe in a games sort of conversation bit there. We'll figure something like that there. It's been a week. Hopefully we get better blog updates this week. You can find Super on Twitter at SoulHarath. Tony is on Twitter at TonyTH_GHH. You can find me on Twitter at PeteSpeakeasy. For everyone, with that, I am Youko. We're out. We'll see you next time. Show me your news.